Hi, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading for Scorpio. This is a love reading for you. It is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find anything in this for yourself, please check your other placements and you may find a message in there. Now, this is just a general reading, so it could be regarding a past person, a future person, or your current person. It is whatever message Spirit wants to convey. So if you do like your message today, don't forget to hit your thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anybody else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and press the notification bell, and it will let you know whenever I do release new content. So let's get into a reading. Spirit, can we get some more cards, please, for Scorpio with regards to the current love situation you want to bring up? Okay, so in the overall energy, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. So it's very much a stable relationship, somebody that's stable, abundant, potentially relating to family as well. Somebody that's very home orientated. Now, this could be you, this could be your person. This could very well be you seeing this as something, or you're in that position of stability, wanting family or looking after family at the moment, very much in your element, doing your thing, very stable, very secure, very abundant, very nurturing, very giving. Now, in your overall energy on how you're feeling about this relationship, or how you're currently seeing it, or how you currently are in with regards to this relationship, we've got this Nine of Cups, and now that's in the reverse. So you're not very happy at all. Now, whether you are single or whether you are in a relationship, I'm not sure, but it is telling me that you're not happy. You are very much hoping that things are going to get better. You're waiting for things to start looking up. It's not what you were expecting. So if you are in a relationship, it's not quite what you thought it was going to be. And it's very much your wish fulfillment is being delayed. It's not quite there for you. You're just not feeling it at the moment. Let's get some clarification on this Nine of Cups, please, Spirit. One more card, thank you. Okay, so we do have the Lover's card. So you are potentially in a relationship. You are potentially seeing this as a successful union, but it's just not quite what you, or you maybe not feeling it quite as you thought it would be. We have the Chariot in the reverse, which is suggesting that there is a bit of a lack of control going on. The Chariot in the upright is very successful forward movement. In the reverse, it's not having the success that it's expecting, and it's things being a little bit stagnant and stuck. Maybe there's a lot of doubt going on within this relationship as well. And we do have a Tower in the reversed as well. So there's a little bit of a resistance to change going on. So something needs to change, but it is suggesting to me that you are avoiding change. So something, it could very well be that you might be going into a relationship and you don't want to change your mindset of becoming a couple, even though it's something that's successful and you feel stuck in it. It could just be that the movement of the relationship isn't quite what you were expecting, and you are not wanting to compromise or anything else. And that could be what you are avoiding changing. It's very much that you are trying to delay or trying to not have to change your mind or your opinion on something. It could be that you are hoping that this relationship will continue being successful, but you don't think it is, and you're just avoiding exiting the relationship. But let's get some more. It's hard to tell just from your energy, so I'll read a bit more into that in a moment, and see what else is going on, because it could just very well be, like saying, that you need to change something, a perspective or an opinion or a belief, and you're just refusing to. Now, in your person's energy, they've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. So they are looking for some sort of truth. They want to have everything laid out on the table. They are not looking for things to be kept secret. They are wanting open, honest discussion. Now, what that could be for, I don't know. Let's have a look. Spirit, can we get some clarification on this Seven of Swords, please? Okay, so there's a Death card. So they want to start something. They want something to come to an end, and they need to start something. We've got a Hanged Man, so potentially a change of perspective is needed. Maybe there's some resistance to change, which could be you with your Tower, or both. And we've got a Two of Swords in the reverse. So yeah, so with this Death card, then very much they are wanting something to be let go. They need some sort of change. They need something to end so they can close that door and start a new cycle, have a new beginning. Now, it doesn't mean that they are wanting to end the relationship. It could just be an end of a behavior, possibly something that you are refusing to let go of. Now, we have this Hanged Man as well. Now, that came out to the side. So, to me, that is suggesting that somebody is stuck and they are trying to move forward. They're trying to make a decision, but they're aware that there is some resistance, and that resistance is really challenging to move forward. So, it could even be that they're referring to your resistance on wanting to change a perspective on something. It is very much if they are trying to see things from different perspectives, and it's just not really moving. So that Hangman is very similar to your Chariot energy, being stuck and stagnant there. And then we have the Two of Swords. So a decision needs to be made. They are doing some overthinking. They are potentially going through a lot of thinking as well with regards to this. They know what they want, and they are looking at making a decision. When it's in the reverse as well, it is a bit of a selfish decision because they're not including anybody else. So they are looking at making a pretty selfish decision at this point in time with regards to whatever is going on, with whatever this truth is that they want to lay out on the table. Now, how this relationship is currently being viewed, or what they may want to lay out on the table, we have a Four of Wands. So this is potentially something where you may be married. It could be something where you are just in a very successful long-term relationship. You've already got the Lovers out, so that does suggest to me that it is something where you are in a partnership with this person. And it looks as though it is something that has been successful and stable. Let's get some clarification on that. Maybe part of the next thing is moving to a new stage. Maybe somebody wants a child with that Queen of Pentacles there. And part of, maybe it's not something someone planned for, didn't want. And maybe things are being moved around. Maybe somebody is already pregnant. I don't think they would be though, because that's where we've got the stuck energy. Maybe there's could be a lot of things in this. There's a lot of maybes going on in here. Lots of cards all jumping out. So, okay, so that Four of Wands then is being clarified by the High Priestess in the reverse. So somebody's feelings are repressed. There could be some secrets being kept, which is suggested on here because your person is wanting everything to come out into the open. Somebody's not really using their intuition either. Things are completely hidden and out of focus. We've got a Three of Cups in the reverse, possibly some betrayal, possibly third parties being in the relationship. Doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be families, friends, people that are influencing the relationship in a particular manner, that could be interfering. It could very well be that, you know, somebody isn't really using their intuition with regards to these people that are causing a bit of friction. It could very well be that somebody's a bit of an overindulger. Maybe that's what needs to come to an end. Maybe somebody is very much overindulging, maybe drinking too much, partying too much. Possibly this is a relationship where it was an open relationship previously, or it wasn't exclusive, but potentially somebody wants to make it exclusive because feelings have developed, and it's very much trying to bring that to an end. We do have an 8 of Swords in the reverse, so somebody was doing a bit of overthinking. Maybe somebody was in their head about this relationship quite a lot, and they've now come out of that overthinking. Possibly a person, because like I say, they've got something that they need to get off their chest. They want some truth and some clarity behind something. Could be that they want to give you some truth and clarity, or they could be expecting some truth and clarity from yourself. The Lovers as well over here could suggest that you have made a choice between alternative people. So maybe you haven't been making choices out of people on whether or not you want to be with them, and that could be where this third party card comes from, and your person may want some clarity with regards to that. Now, the challenge that we have for you is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So not giving too much into the relationship, not over giving, potentially not feeling your feelings is going to be a big challenge. So not wearing your heart on your sleeve, not getting too emotional about something, but definitely with that Queen of Chalices, she's very much somebody who, she's normally, when she's in the upright, she's very empathetic, she's very loyal, she's very giving. She is a big giver, and people can take advantage of her because she gives too much. So this suggests to me that you need to rein in the giving, or somebody needs to rein in the giving, because somebody's giving too much in this relationship. Yeah, we've got a Temperance coming out to the side, in the reverse, suggesting that somebody is very much taking in this relationship. There's a bit of self-indulgence going on, which I'm saying here with this 3 of Cups. Potentially somebody is out of balance. It could be that there's a lot of giving going on, so it's all very one-sided. We do have a Knight of Pentacles as well, so somebody's also doing a lot of overthinking, which we did see here with this 8 of Swords, somebody that was doing overthinking, but they're coming out of it. So overthinking again is going to be a bit of a challenge. Trying not to be scared of somebody's emotions, or, you know, potentially if it's you that's doing all the giving, when you rein back in the giving, you need to not be scared of what's going to happen if you rein in the giving, because you need to make sure that things are balanced. You can't be out of balance in a relationship. Now, we do also have a 4 of Cups in the reverse, so it does suggest to me that, you know, looking forward, having a positive outlook on things is going to be something you might find a little bit of a challenge, but it is needed. Potentially seizing some opportunities as well, seeing what's in front of you, knowing what's good for you to move forward. So if it's something where you've constantly been giving, or if your person's somebody that's constantly been giving, then knowing that it's good for them to not have to keep giving so much, you know, and making sure that it's balanced, or making sure that you're not giving quite so much into a relationship. You know, making sure it's balanced so that it is what is good for you is what's going to be a big challenge there. So in the outcome, we do have a 2 of Wands in the reverse. Now that's suggesting to me that if this is dealt with, if the balance is overcome, if somebody doesn't give too much giving, there could be a little bit of overinflated ego for somebody at the end of it. maybe a little bit of overconfidence as well, that they're going to get something but they're not. I mean, the Two of Wands is generally planning to move forwards, but this is in the reverse, so potentially it could also be that things are not going to move forward. We also have a Devil in the reverse that's coming out to clarify that. But yeah, it could very much be that this, what somebody wants as a successful union, is going to have an outcome of a not very successful union. Because it, like I say, it is a Two of Wands in the reverse, so potentially not having that union at all, potentially not really coming to fruition. It could just be that, like I say, it could be just an overinflated ego for somebody. Maybe they've just got a little bit too much confidence. It could be that somebody's got limited ambitions as well with regards to this relationship. It could just be that somebody's also having big dreams about the relationship instead of making plans and moving forward with them. The Devil is suggesting to me that some toxic behaviour is going to be overcome. Now, this is, to me, this relates to this Three of Cups in the reverse. Again, something where self-indulgence has been jumped into, possibly with regards to somebody giving too much into the relationship. You know, this is releasing that. Not necessarily releasing the person, but releasing that behaviour trait. You know, coming out of that toxic behaviour, restoring control into themselves. Now, that could leave them slightly out of balance. And that could be why somebody gets a little bit of an ego boost, potentially. Could also be why somebody's just doing a lot of dreaming because they're coming out of this, and it is potentially going to take a little bit of a it might take a little bit of time to move forward and get to grips with this, especially if it's somebody that may have been overindulging in, you know, certain substances, potentially. Obviously, that's going to take some time to get over, and it could be that things might just be a little bit stalled in the meantime with regards to that. Now, we do have a Six of Cups that's come up in the upright. Excuse me. I've just gone tired all of a sudden. That Six of Cups there is telling me that potentially you could be thinking a lot about the past. It could be that this person is somebody that you've known for quite a while. It may be somebody from the past that you're having a relationship with. It could be that you might be considering having children with them as well. It may I think I said earlier, didn't I, about potentially moving forward and having children with this. I did, yeah. It could be that you might be looking at having a child. It could be very much that this could be a soulmate of some form, from a past life that you are, you know, sticking it out with, trying to heal and move forward with. And it could be very much that this is some sort of soul contract, that you've had to learn some lessons with regards to toxic behaviour and negativity with. Now, we do have a Nine of Wands coming out to the side. Now, that suggests to me that someone hasn't fully done healing. There could be a lot of defences up as well. So there could be a few things that somebody's trying to stand up for themselves for. Could be very defensive with regards to a particular behaviour. That tower could have fallen by the time this has ended, and somebody could be feeling a little bit sore about it. Maybe that's where the nostalgia is kicking in as well, because they're thinking back to the past and reminiscing. That could be very much where these dreams are coming from as well. That, you know, dreams about the past, not potentially planning the future out. So it could very well be that things do happen, but it's, you know, things do move forward. There may be some compromises that are made, but like I say, there's a bit of you know, defensive energy here. Somebody's not wanting to give up just yet, and they are. To me, it looks very much like one person is trying to convince the other person to move forward in the relationship, take the next step. and the other one is very much digging in their heels, trying to convince the other person of how good it is in the past, or how great it's been in the past, and do you want to ruin it? Do you want to move forward? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting off of all of this. But like I say, it does look like something toxic is definitely coming to an end though. So even if it's something where somebody's trying to convince the other person that, you know, things were better in the past, some negative toxic energy is coming to the end, which is only going to be a good thing for everybody involved, you know, because it will help raise your vibration and put you on the path to something that is supposed to be, you know, be more beneficial to your higher self. So the energies that we have out here then, we've got Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, what else have we got? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Capricorn again. We've also got Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio out, and then Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus again. So your person could be any of those energies. They don't have to be any of those energies. If the reading resonated for you, then it resonated for you. Let's get some romance angel cards, and then we'll get some moonology ones as well for you to see if there's any of the messages Spirit wants to bring up. Okay, so we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Let's get you some moonology cards. So we have a time for healing, balsamic moon. Your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. And it does really feel like a commitment test on whether or not somebody will bend and compromise. And we've got your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, again, that nostalgic energy, that 2 of Wands in the reverse. It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Scorpio. If you did enjoy your reading, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, and it will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. Good luck with your healing and your challenge, and thank you very much for joining me.